Guten Abend, wir sind HGH aus Norwegen. Aber wir möchten ein großes Danke als Sons of Jim Wayne. If you didn't understand that, we'd like to thank our favorite band, Sons of Jim Wayne, for a great set.
Right, we're going to play some songs here from our latest album called Miracle Working Man. We'll talk a little bit about Father Seb, but first we do some music.
Father Seb told us a theory that sure made sense to me. He told us that our hearing was impairing us to see. He told us that the angels have to pawn their golden hearts. And only when they do will the world get a fresh start. He said we should cheat the angels to pick up the banjos, the sound will reach the ears of wherever a man goes. The 22nd century sacred banjo. Hearts are sweet but way too weak to grasp the mind of man. But once more we have to find the answer in Father Seb's big band. He said we should teach the angels to pick up the banjo, the sound will reach the ears of wherever a man goes. The 22nd century sacred banjo. GSM, the BBC, and even HGH are puttering up the airwaves, and the angels have been out of shape. He said we should teach the angels to pick up the banjo, the sound will reach the ears of wherever a man goes. The 22nd century sacred banjo. Said we should teach the angels to pick up the banjo, the sound will reach the ears of wherever a man goes. The 22nd century sacred banjo. The 22nd century sacred banjo. Okay, that was a song, a brand new song, and it was one of Father Seb. Father Seb, by the way, Father Seb is here with us tonight. He's actually, Father Seb has decided to take a vacation, and when he takes a vacation, what he does is he becomes our merchandiser and our driver. So, Father Seb, are you here with us tonight?
Yes!
Yes!
All the way back in the back there. All right.
We love you. Okay. And here's another. Oh, by the way, that song was a theory of Father Seb's. It was like, because you see, the reason why people are not spiritually, curious about what's actually going on, is that nobody can hear the angels anymore. Because, you know, the earwaves are cluttered up by, you know, the radio, listening to Sons of Jim Wayne or HGH or GSM or BBC or CIA. And he has a theory. Father Seb has a theory. He says if the angels could put away their harps and start playing the banjo, then once again we could hear the angels. Okay, anyhow, here comes a song called Jealous Girl, another song about our sweet Father Seb. If you make a mistake and your heart starts to ache, and the ones that you love are set free, that you can't rub out of your eyes, and the hate that you feel for those who do steal the love that you knew was your own, and you look at yourself like a miserable elf, soon to be bulldozed out of his home. Jealous girl, jealous guy, jealous of the tears you cry, jealous of the love you locked up as your own. Jealous girl, jealous guy, jealous of the ones who die, even jealous of the death of dumb and blind. You realize there's something you left out, and you hear far away the song the angels play, then you see a sight enough to make you shout. It is he, it is him, it is all we love to sing. There are millions of us marching to his beat. We are near, we are far, we have all been dealt to scar. It's the music that has kept us on our feet. Jealous girl, jealous guy, jealous of the tears you cry, jealous of the love you locked up as your own. It is he, it is him, it is all who love to sing. There are millions of us marching to his beat. Jealous girl, jealous guy, jealous of the ones who die, even jealous of the deaf, the dumb and blind. We are near, we are far, we have all been dealt a scar. It's the music that has kept us on our feet.
Thanks a lot. Me and my brother here, we have been traveling a lot, but we also really like to stay home on our little farm in Norway. We have a very small farm in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of Norway. And on that farm we have a little sheep or a goat. We're not really sure yet what it was or what it is. And we have a little trash rat there. And we have actually been making a little song here for the trash rats. And in HGH we play a style of music called trash grass. It ain't good till it's a little bit bad. And here comes a song called Garbage in the Mud. I think we should do the whole intro because it's so good. Yeah, yes. Yeah. You ready for a beautiful intro? Okay.
them makes that jump. Rainwater becomes rainwater. 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 Rainwater becomes rainwater.
Okay, thank you, thank you. We're mixing them up. It's all about our little trash map here and the beautiful life we have on our farm. But it's not really, it's not easy in Norway to do farming, especially when you have only one sheep or goat. We're not really sure what it is. So we've been trying to do a lot of different kind of stuff, you know, to try to make money. And
yeah, we've tried our, we've tried playing in rock bands. We've tried our hand. We actually both played. First time we met each other in the Michael Jackson cover band, and it became a little bit difficult because it turned into a Michael Jackson look-alike band, and it was hard enough learning all the dance steps and the songs if you didn't have to keep on altering your face. So. I don't know, it didn't work out anyhow. It was a very painful experience, but we quit the whole project. But we went on to another band that turned out to be a little more money, and it would seem to be a Louis Armstrong sound-alike band. That also turned into a Louis Armstrong look-alike band, so we tried to combine that with going to auditions for Super Size Me, you know, the movie, just to be more Louis.
yeah. Because they're making a follow-up now, and it's going to be Super Size Me 2, but we didn't get that job, but we'll come back to that.
Oh, we'll get there.
But I lost my job in the Louis Armstrong sound-alike band because Martin, he took the whole, he did the whole band by himself. And he's going to try to do it for you now, actually, and show all the tricks, you know. Okay. 1, 2. Lost sleep, okay. Yeah. So twisted when I send them out to you. Maybe I should wrap them in some paper and some glue. I just lost another night's sleep over you. I just lost another night's sleep over you. You say I never listen when you got a point to make. Well, that's 'cause I'm protecting the balls you want to play. I just lost another night's sleep over you. I just lost another night's sleep over you. Kind of saw it's coming, but I swallowed your whole base. Like a suicidal tuna fish, I landed on your plate. Wake me up when it is time for make-up sex again. Yeah. Okay, I didn't realize that I make all the plans. I just lost another night's sleep over you. I just lost another night's sleep over you. Can you see black swelling Underneath my eyes, they belong to the police angel. Floating in the skies, I just lost another night's sleep over you. I just lost another night's sleep over you. Alright! Louis Armstrong sounds like man, all by himself. Good man!
Okay, what's going to happen right now is a lot of bands, you know, they save like the highlight of the show for like the end of the show. Well, our highlight is coming right now because we like to do our highlight when everybody's still sober. So, here comes the one reason that me and my brother are still playing together. Because what you're about to hear now is about the finest banjo intro of all time. And remember, in Trash Grass, it is not good until it's bad. But this here is such a beautiful piece of music. I want him to play it all by himself, and I want everybody to listen. And just close your eyes and dream and see where this intro takes you. All right! That wasn't that. Where did you go? Where were you? I mean, I saw you drifted away. Well, you know, it's such a short piece of music, but it's not the length, it's the quality. That's what they say. So let's hear it one more time. Everybody be quiet because you know how... Can you play it any faster?
No, it was written this way, so
okay.
Yeah. So it has to be this tempo, I think. Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this here was the highlight of the evening, so we hope you all enjoyed it. And now we are going to do something that's very difficult, but we'll try and work it out. And we're going to sing you a song about another one of our favorite animals. And we're going to put that banjo intro onto that song. That's what you call editing. And the song is called Damn Cat. Damn cat pissed on the carpet, can't do what you never leave. Toilet let shit fly on my face, don't kiss me now, babe. I see the look coming, me see my face turn away, babe. Maybe in another life, a new day, a new color on. I continue with the title track of our new album. And this is the 4th album we've recorded. It's actually our 3rd album in stereo, so it's a real special moment for us.
It is.
And this is the 2nd album that we have totally dedicated to our spiritual leader, Father Seb. There are 3 things Father Seb stands for. He's made these, we've got these beautiful brochures
Find all the info you need here after the show.
If anybody wants to join the Father Seb Society,
Yes.
and he's a believer in 3 things, 3 very simple things. And I'd just like to share it. Me and my brother would like to share it with you. It is love. And there's tolerance. And there's movement. Okay? And the way he obtains the movement, that is a horizontal movement, is through the beauty of the virgin, of the extra virgin olive oil. And here comes a song called Miracle Working Man. And this goes out to you, Father Seb. Do you want to hear it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, all right. I went down to the railroad station to meet the miracle working man. He's coming in on 1107 on his way to the promised land. He wears a banjo around his neck and a smile upon his face. He's seen more trouble than an old down cat, but he wears it all with grace. Come one, come all, come short, come tall. He's a miracle working man. He's the leader of the rhythm section and Father Seb's big band. Hey, everybody, take to the streets with the miracle working man. When we all join hand to hand with the miracle working man. Where's the miracle there, brother? Now if you're on a bicycle and the wheel starts to squeak, just a drop of that olive oil will silence it for weeks. And like that back he will apply, you two must be maintained. A drop a day of that virgin oil will limber up your brain. Hey, everybody, take to the streets with the miracle working man. When we all join hand to hand with the miracle working man. Yeah. Years ago he was downtrodden, an outcast, and a drunk. And on the streets he was avoided and bypassed like a skunk. But he stumbled upon a magic bottle of the true nectar of peace, an oil so pure that the fruit of life with it will never cease. Hey, everybody, take to the streets with the miracle working man. When we all join hand to hand with the miracle working man. Hey, everybody, take to the streets with the miracle working man. When we all join hand to hand with the miracle working man. Hey, everybody, take to the streets with the miracle working man. When we all join hand to hand with the miracle working man. Okay, thank you. Here comes a true story. Here comes another song from the new album, and it is the true story of how we met our dear father Seb at that Epidbaum in Hamburg a few years ago. You remember that, don't you, brother?
Yeah, I remember it very well. It's also a little bit hard to remember because, like typical good Norwegians, you know, we had an opening show for our European tour at the Epidbaum in Hamburg. And I don't know if you've been there, Epidbaum? Yes, they make, I don't know what they make there, they make ropes or something.
We never actually lost our virginity there, but we lost our extra virginity.
Yeah, I lost my extra virginity there, so I still got my virginity left if there would be any interest here tonight. We'll come back to that later, but we were so unlucky to get really drunk at the first night of this tour, and we couldn't find back to our hotel. The only hotels we could find would rent us a room for 1 hour or half an hour or 5 minutes, and we needed to sleep more than that. So we were searching up and down the Epidbaum, and suddenly we found a very small door. And we were knocking on that door, and suddenly there is a big guy coming out of that door. And that was Father Seb. Like we can see him all the way in the back there today. He was coming out, he understood that we were Norwegians, completely drunk and lost. He said, please come in, I'll give you red wine and pasta. So we were sitting together with Father Seb the whole night, drinking red wine, eating pasta, and it was a beautiful night. But in the morning we had to go to Berlin, because we had a show in Berlin. And I can drive, and he shouldn't drive in that condition he wears. So we had to ask Father Seb, can you please come with us? Can you take us away from Epidbaum, away from this sinning place? Take us back to our extra virginity back in Norway, but he brought us all the way to Berlin. He sold merchandise for that night, and he did so well. You know, a father, you can trust a father, so you should trust him tonight. He will sell you CDs very cheap. He will also bless you with a little piece of extra virgin olive oil here on your hand. If you have questions about your life or your wife, you can ask him. And he will maybe not answer, because he speaks very little English. He speaks mostly Italian. But the story of our life is the story of Seb's life, and it's all written in the book of this song, or a songbook.
Bring back, bring back my extra virginity to me, me. No, wait, we'll do another one here. It's called He Traveled in Our Van. Stars
Thank you, thank you, thank you. For HGH, it's been a lot of traveling. We've been around the world quite a bit, or not around the world. We've been back and forth to America a couple of times.
Up and down Germany and East.
Yeah, 3-4 times here in Germany. We also been here in Gleiss 22, I think a couple of times before. And really happy to be back here. And when we were traveling last year, we were going to America again because we heard that they were having this audition for Super Size Me 2, the movie. They would make another one. But on our way over to America, we were taking the plane. And of course we took the trash grass seats in the plane because they are the cheapest. The trash grass seats, you'll find them all the way in the back of the plane where the stewardess, you know, the people working in the plane, giving you beer and taking your money, going back again and saying, you know, listen careful, this is a safety instruction, you know, and you're gonna wear your seatbelt and a life vest and oxygen mask and the whole thing. You know those people? So we are borrowing the seats from them, you know, not while takeoff or when you're falling down.
No, they have the seats when they take off and when we land.
Yeah,
but we can have them when they're not using them.
Yeah.
Because in trash class we stand.
So that is trash grass seats. But there are some other seats in the plane that we couldn't get because they were taken by Pamela Anderson. She was on the same plane as we were. And she was having business class, or beyond business class. She was sitting in front of the pilot. I don't know what she was doing there, but she probably was cleaning her teeth with something. And when the plane entered 14,000 feet, I don't know if you've ever been up to 14,000 feet, but if you bring a little piece of silicone up there, you will notice that the silicone will increase. It will get bigger. Bigger is up. Yeah, Jacob Pastorius here. So, Pamela Anderson had this bad little accident in 40,000 feet. We suddenly could hear.
Hello, this is your captain speaking. We're now flying at 14,000 feet and we've had a slight accident. We were wondering if there happens to be a silicone repair person on board or a medical professional.
That's not us. But we are silicone repairman people.
Yes, we care about silicone.
We do, because this bass guitar, it has actually silicone strings on it.
That's right.
So we took off the G-string, went to the pilot, passing the pilot, went all the way in front to Pamela Anderson, and she was sitting there, one teeth here, nothing there. A really sad sight.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, she wasn't that beautiful anymore. So we took we took a fare. We started working. She had this little nipple which we could move away. You know, like you have on the keyholes when you don't want to show anyone that you're at home. You can take away this little thing and you can put your key in there. So we took away the nipple and we put in the G-string all the way in. And suddenly she had one teeth here, and I don't know, it was some kind of spiral-looking thing here. But still, it was standing out, and that's enough for us. You know, we have feelings in HGH. We just like we don't have to see everything perfectly. It has to be a little bit bad before it's good. So we were sitting there with Pamela Anderson and having a nice little chat, and she advised us she would take us to a little bar in Brooklyn when we came to New York. And of course we baptized our little bass guitar, so it's now named Pamela Anderson. It has this red little bathing suit, as you see, and it has silicone on top. But in that bar, when Pamela left us pretty early, and we were left there all by ourselves, and we couldn't pay for the meal. We had forgotten to bring our wallet. We have a wallet together, me and my brother. So we had to do the dishes. And while I was doing the dishes, I managed to get a little piece of wood in my finger here. And I don't know if any of you have gotten any wood in your finger before. Anyone have that? Good, because
splinter.
Yeah, it can be kind of painful, you know, to get a little splinter in here. And it wasn't only painful, it was really bad. It was so bad that I got blood poisoning in the finger. Or it wasn't really blood poisoning, it was possessed, I think. Because I was looking at the finger one morning and it was looking at me and it said, red rum, red rum. Okay, I then understood that the devil had taken the place inside my finger. So we had to write a song about that, and this song here is completely based on a very true story. Okay. And we have noticed that a lot of Norwegian bands singing about Satan, you know, devil, demon box, or whatever they call their albums, they sell a lot in Germany. So we thought, okay, if we write a song about the devil, we also might sell a lot. So we're now going to try our devil song, and Thomas here, forgive us.
This song may not be our commercial success. Devil in the Floor.
I've been living right next door from the devil in the floor. He took me for a ride like I never had before. Sent me to Redwood Doctors Memorial Hospital, where all the nurses were so adorable. They gave me needles in my ass and a stomach full of gas, and I never want to go back there again. But if I have to go back, which I hope I never will, but on second thoughts, I'll turn it to a thrill. I bring my cheesesteak, please make it good for foreigners. Hand me the people you got, you know I gotta go. Turn off the TV, please someone, and I just get on and on, and they never gonna lock me up again.
Devil in the Floor.
Håkon Gebhardt, a legend in his own mind.
All right.
When we went to the United States of America, turns out we went back there again. We went back there again to audition on Super Size Me 2. And it turns out we met an old friend of ours. You see, we've never said this to anybody in public before, but HGH and HGH, we both had drug problems and we both had drinking problems. And we can talk about it now because it's not a problem whatsoever. We get whatever we need now. And we went down to Cuba on a rehab. We were sent down to Cuba and we went to a rehab center. And we met a dear person who became a close friend of ours. His name is Maradona. He's a great man. He's also known as a football player. He was a good football player. Now I don't know. He can't catch the ball as well as he used
I think
to.
the football players probably start kicking him.
Well, no, that's very mean because he's such a nice and gentle person.
He is.
But it turns out that he at one point met George Bush Jr. back when he was just known as Junior. Maradona, this is many years ago, Maradona went knocking on, he got a ticket, a package tour up to the White House, and he went knocking on the door, and he had kind of misunderstood what kind of house the White House was. He thought the White House was something else. And he knocks on the door and asks for Junior, because it said, you know, just knock on the door and ask for Junior. And he knocked on the door and asked for Junior, and a CIA guy came out looking like Mr. Anderson. And he says, is Junior home? And the guy said, no, Junior's down at our cottage down in Camp David. So Maradona, he rented a car and went down to Camp David, and sure enough, Junior was there. So turned out Willie Nelson was also there, because he's from Texas, and he was sitting on the roof, and he needed some fresh air. So he was sitting up there, but George Bush Jr. and Maradona went into the boys' room, and they sat there and they had a great time. You know, they laid out some lines or did whatever they had to do, and it turned out that George Bush Jr. he has got a lot of talent. He's a very, very talented and smart man. It turns out he's one of the greatest composers of all time. This is what he actually told Maradona anyhow, and Maradona believed him. And he taught Maradona how to play this song. And this is a weird story because he taught Maradona how to play this song with an instrument that you can be played through your nose, but he'd actually put it there on the table to use it for something else.
But we met Maradona at the Super Size Me 2 audition because he was looking for a new career too. And we brought, so we get the right feel for the whole song, we brought our George Bush Jr. Look-alike doll.
He might not look as much as George Bush on the outside, but if you look on the inside, he's pretty much like him. And if you do like this, you can even look through his head. All right. So,
but now we're going to play the song.
This is like probably like Beethoven, you know. They all get these kind of things when they have been good composers. So we also have to make a George Bush thing.
This is the George Bush one. So this is a song that George Bush claims to have written, and he plays it all the time. Yeah. And we're going to play it in the style that Maradona told us. Okay? With our nostrils. Iraq war as to be over, and we were so happy that it was over, and we're still so happy that it's over, that we decided to write this song, and it's called Blood for Oil. Blood for oil on sandy soil. What's the word on capital sin? Doesn't apply if you happen to die on the trail of the Halliburton. The man on the throne, he got dressed up to deliver his victory speech, dressed as a pilot on a carrier. I saw it on Malibu Beach. Blood for oil, sway me on a reasonable doubt that the high-tech guns of the warlords are nothing but primitive clout. Bob hits you, then what do you do? Do you take it out on somebody else? It's a terrible thing when the terror you bring is a terror that brings you wealth. Blood for oil, sway me on a reasonable doubt that the high-tech guns of the warlords are nothing but primitive clout. Bob hits you, then what do you do? Do you take it out on somebody else? It's a terrible thing when the terror you bring is a terror that brings you wealth. Blood for oil, sway me on a reasonable doubt that the high-tech guns of the warlords are nothing but primitive clout. Blood for oil, sway me on a reasonable doubt that the high-tech guns of the warlords are nothing but primitive clout. Thank you, Junior, for all that inspiration. We've also been inspired by our farm, living on our farm. We had to tear down our outhouse once. It's a 3-seater. An outhouse is what you do, what you use when you do not have any indoor plumbing and you need to do whatever you need to do. And our outhouse on our farm had 3 seats, one for Grandpa, one for his mother-in-law, and one for Grandma. We had to tear down our outhouse at one point because we had no more firewood. And all our furniture happened to be plastic. It's all we had left.
It doesn't burn really well, plastic.
You get it hot enough.
It burns well, but it doesn't give much heat. So we decided to take the outhouse instead, and when we were taking it down, under one of the seats, we could feel there was a little piece of paper under there. So we took it out.
We were looking for gum.
We thought it was toilet paper first, but then it turned out to be almost a gum, but it wasn't gum. It was actually a beautiful little poem that our grandfather had been writing, and we were so inspired by this poem, so we actually wrote a song to it, and it's a beautiful little thing, and it's probably explains how it was for them back then and how it is for us right now.
To be a trash grass musician, and would like to dedicate this to a couple of other great trash grass musicians who are here tonight, Sons of Jim Wayne. Dirt Poor.
When a dark cloud showed up in the sky.
Usually today it's Wednesday, it's HGH favorite day. We just love Wednesdays, I don't know why, but we just like them. So we should maybe have a little cheers here for everybody. It's really nice to see so many people here, so many beautiful people, isn't it? Huh?
So many beautiful
What a
people.
beautiful crowd we have here today.
Thank you very much.
And Father Seb has this beautiful shirt all the way in the back. Oh, it's good. How is the show today, Father Seb? Fantastic? Okay. Good, good. So, if you haven't seen us before, this is a fantastic show. Okay.
You heard it first from Father Seb.
If you think this is bad, this is fantastic for us. We're going to try a song now called She Brings Me Luck. And the most difficult part of that is probably it's the song itself. And it goes something like this. 1, 2, 3. She brings me luck. I bring her flowers. Can't live without her for another hour. She's picking up speed. She's picking mangoes. She's picking on me. I'm picking my banjo. Hey, Martin. Yeah. She makes my bed. I make her happy. She keeps me fed with food so crappy. When I take her out, she takes forever. We'll twist and shout, or tar and feather, and then she will dance when I try to hold. She likes breaking arms like she don't like. She do me good. I do her favors. Still do be me. I do be diva. Still do be do. I do be diva. Still do be me.
He does his diva.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we lost our farm. We hate to admit it. We did lose our farm because we had an experiment going, and we hope there are no animal lovers out there because we actually lost our farm due to abusing animals. Yes. What we did, though, we didn't really feel it was abusing animals. The thing that happened was that in Norway there are like 3 wolves running around. And Norway is a big country, and they have like 8,000 farmers who are trying to shoot them, and they use half of the Norwegian military to try and track them down with helicopters as well. We kind of felt sorry for the poor little wolves. They didn't have a hell of a lot of chance. If they didn't get over to the Swedish border, they'd be shot. So we decided we would find an alternative to their greatest problem. That is that wolves like to eat stupid animals with bells around their necks that go bad. And we happened to have one of these stupid animals. It was a very nice stupid animal that we had had since we were very small, and she was even smaller. And we've been in love with her, ever since she was born. And the thing is, we decided there must be some way, something we can do so that the wolf doesn't come and kill our beautiful little sheep. And what we figured out was that if we let our sheep become a real Rastafari sheep, with like long dreadlocks and everything, just this big furry thing, then the wolf wouldn't be at all interested in her. So we tried 1 year, we tried 2 years, we tried 3 years. On the 4th year, we could hardly recognize her. She was very, very strange indeed. We didn't know which end was what, but there is one thing called voice recognition, and we could still recognize her voice, and it sounded like this. No, that's the cow.
That was cow.
Okay, you got it wrong. Let me do it. No, you don't do it now, okay? Okay, be quiet, all right?
Is that a sheep?
That's the sheep.
All right. Okay, I didn't know it. I just saw this wooden thing walking around in our little yard, and I thought it was our laundry out for a trip. But it wasn't. It was
Anyhow, we
actually...
lost our farm. We lost our farm. The Norwegian government didn't think this was a good experiment. They said we were cruel, being cruel to animals. They came and they said we had only 1 week to leave our farm. It was a very sad occasion indeed. We had some plants growing. We had to get rid of those plants. The sheriff was going to come by. We had some moonshine that our grandfather had left us. It was 25-year-old moonshine. It was supposed to be the best moonshine in all of Norway. Moonshine is the kind of whiskey that you make yourself. It tastes terrible, but our grandfather had made it for us, so we decided the last 2 nights that we were going to be able to stay on our farm, we were going to drink that moonshine, and we started drinking. It was terrible. It was very, very bad, but there was a lot of family history in it. So we continued drinking, and we decided, after talking, we talk a lot, but sometimes we don't, and then we watch TV. We had one video cassette that we were watching. It was about a Cheyenne Indian chief. Cheyenne Indian chief from South Dakota. He decided his time had come. He was going to lie down under a great tree and wait for the great father to come and get him. We thought it was a beautiful movie. We saw it many, many, many times. And the effects were beautiful. If you've ever seen The Wizard of Oz, when Dorothy is taken away in the tornado, well, they use the same effects for the great Indian chief as he disappeared up into the heavens as the great father welcomed him to his new kingdom. I was very impressed. I tried to get my brother to come out and lie down and see if maybe we could wait for the great father, but you were sleeping. So I decided to embark on the journey by myself. I went outdoors. I tried to climb a hill, but gravity was very difficult that evening. I never got to the top of the hill, but luckily we had a tree beside the barn, and around that tree were 18 old Volvos. None of them that could run, but they were all leaking oil. And that whole part of the farm we called the Black Sea. And I lay down there underneath the tree in the Black Sea amongst the Volvos and waited for the great father to come and get me. The next morning the wind was blowing. It was June. I have allergies, hay fever, my eyes were running, my nose was running. I felt terrible, and I knew for sure the great father would not want me when I looked like this. So I looked around in panic. There must be something I can do. Lo and behold, there is one plant that grows in the Black Sea, and that are magic mushrooms. There are these little magic mushrooms growing amongst all the Volvos, coming out of their doors and their engines. And I started picking them and eating the magic mushrooms. And all of a sudden, my eyes cleared up, for I could see everything so clearly. My nose, I could smell smells I had never smelled before. I was feeling great. I knew for sure the great father would come and get me. The sky was blue, the barn was redder than red. The sky turned black, and a full moon came upon the horizon. A huge full moon. I had never seen such a big full moon. But it got bigger and bigger and bigger, and I could see the full moon filling the whole sky, coming down upon me and stopping just centimeters above my chest. And I looked at the full moon, and I felt peace. And I knew there was something strange there. I knew there was something strange. I saw on the side of the full moon a hand. I grabbed the hand because I could just barely touch it. And I slowly turned the full moon around. And lo and behold, in front of me, I saw the bum of the biggest and most beautiful girl I had ever seen. She was standing there on the moon, naked. She was 4 meters tall. And she turned her head, and she looked at me, and she took her hand, and she waved, and instantly I fell in love. And I knew that it was not the great father that was going to come and get me, but it was none other than the girl on the moon. So I wrote a song. I tried to wake up my brother and let him see this beautiful girl, but by the time he was awake, she had disappeared. And tonight we will sing this song, Girl on the Moon, and hopefully Once again she will visit me, and my life will be complete.
Made a discovery back in June. There's a girl on the moon. She waved to me as I was fixed to die. I waved back and said hi. She told me to catch a connection to detaching self-esteem. She told me she could erase what's left on my core memory. She said it was easy. She hid behind a pile of coal, then started to snow. Snowed up the lobby, flowers were fun, just like the sun. Snow down on the children, showing up the cuts on their knees. Snow down on the vineyard, gonna make sure you're taking your tea. The drinking the leaves. Feel like a foliage blower is what she gave to me. I feel like a foliage blower is what I needed to see. Needed to see. Needed to see. Needed to see. Ba, 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 ba. I feel like a foliage blower is what she gave to me. I feel like a foliage blower is what I needed to see. Needed to see. Needed to see. Needed to see. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, that was a true story about the girl on the moon. And here comes a story that is even truer than the true story.
Father Seb and Sebism, we've been talking a little bit about it. Father Seb, before he became a father, and before Sebism even was started, he was only called Seb. There was no love, there was no tolerance, there were no movement known to man. It was only a big mess going on down here, or also in Trieste, in northern Italy, where he comes from. And it was said that the best quattro formaggio pizza you could get in northern Italy, you will find in Seb's pizzeria in Trieste. The reason this pizza was supposed to be so good was that above his beautiful little pizza oven, he had a crucifix hanging. And on that crucifix, there was Jesus hanging. It wasn't really Jesus, it was a little wooden figure cut out to look like Jesus. But from what we could tell, we thought he looked pretty much like him. Long, beautiful hair, long beard, he looked like a rock star, almost like Paul Stanley or something from Kiss. Like the Pope, maybe. Yeah, a mix between the singer of Kiss and the Pope. And one day this old lady comes into this pizzeria. Every day she went there to buy a quattro formaggio pizza. I don't know how they managed to put 4 cheeses on one pizza, but they have a special school in Italy for this. And there's, from what I heard, it's 4 persons, 4 different people, you know, who put on 1 cheese each. So Father Sam, he started making the dough for this old lady who comes in and doing like this, you know, like they do, making a pizza. And before the pizza was ready, the old lady could see that the crucifix was crying. The crucifix above the pizza oven was crying a little tear. So she tells Father Seb, "Oh, no, the crucifix is crying on the ground is also." What? Oh, sorry. That was bad Italian. Okay, we have a problem here. The crucifix is crying. Okay, Father Seb, he got the ears. He climbs up to the crucifix. Take away the little tear coming out of the right eye. And he goes down again. Puts the pizza in the oven. Before the pizza is finished, there's another tear coming out of the other eye of little wooden Jesus. So Father Seb has to climb all the way up again to wooden Jesus, take away that little tear in the left eye. And then he starts to get worried. It might start to come tears out of all the holes of Jesus. You never know. So he take down the whole crucifix, put it in a little beautiful little box, put it in his garbage can, and he calls the ambulance because he has to take Jesus to hospital. And that is an ambulance coming by. The ambulance take this little garbage can, put it into the ambulance. They drive down to the hospital in Milano. There they put the crucifix under a little microscope to see what is coming out of the ears here and what is coming out of the eyes. Under a little microscope they can't find anything. It's not water. You know, some crucifixes around Germany have been crying water. Especially around Dortmund, Münster area, they had a lot of water problems coming out of the wooden Jesuses. It wasn't that. So they took another microscope, put it under there, checked it a little bit better. It wasn't wine. Like they see in France, you know, the crucifixes in France, they often cry red wine, especially in the north, white wine in the south. So it wasn't that. So they took it under the biggest microscope they had, and they checked it really, really closely. And it turned out that the crucifix was crying extra virgin olive oil. What? So people were coming from all over Italy to start buying extra virgin olive oil. And Father Seb, he didn't know how to sell extra virgin olive oil. He was a professional quattro formaggio pizza baker. So he got really frustrated. He moved out of Trieste, he moved to Reeperbahn, where he started his little hotel, Seb's Hotel at Reeperbahn. And this song we're going to play for you now, we wrote at Father Seb's birthday 3 years ago. Take it away.
When I first saw him in fields of bluegrass, he was walking all alone. I went to him, drawn by power. I had a feeling of coming home. Come on, you what Father Seb has said to us. And he says, there are only 3 words you need to memorize, 3 paths that you need to follow to lead a happy and complete life. And he said those 3 words over and over again, and over and over again. They have gone through my mind and my brother's mind, and those words are love, tolerance, and movement. He said love, tolerance, and movement. Now, how difficult can that be to say? Let me hear you repeat after me. Love, tolerance, movement. Because if you follow those beautiful words of wisdom for our great Father Seth, you will realize as you look around you tonight, look at the people sitting beside you. Are they not beautiful souls? Are they not beautiful souls? Look at these people sitting beside you. Come on, you're looking at us. Don't look at us because we are not here to be looked at. No, we want you all to look at yourselves as we are looking at you, and we see nothing but beautiful souls there. But you know, there is one substance that can make your soul, no matter how you have lived your life, turn all your souls into extra virgin innocence. Is through the beauty of 1 drop of extra virgin olive oil. Now, I would like to see how many people here who have actually tasted extra virgin olive oil. I know we have because we tasted it today in the beautiful food we got here. How many people have tasted extra virgin olive oil? Let me see some hands. Let me see some hands. You see, anybody who has tasted extra virgin olive oil will now be ready to quickly flow on the path of love, tolerance, and movement. Love, tolerance, and movement is what it's all about in Sebism, because we love all of you, each and every one of you individually, as I love my brother Gap, and I know he loves me, and as we love our Father Seb, and we are not here to portray ourselves, we are not here to talk about Gibbism, no, we are not here to talk about Hagism, no, we are not here to talk about bagism, badism, this and the most. All we are saying is give us all we are saying. Let's see some hands. Is give us I'll sing the glory of Father Seb. Yes, I heard what Father Seb said. And you know what Father Seb said to me when he told me? He said, you know, Martin, you may not have one of the finest singing voices I have heard in my time. And I said, Father Seb, I realize that. But he said, you know, Martin, if you drink enough of that extra virgin olive oil, maybe someday you too might become as great a singer as the great Helmut Lutti. I've seen the glory of Father Seb. No, not shaking hands, brother, because I cannot take it anymore. Because I have felt the glory and the beauty of our Father Seb and all that he said. Father Seb, we love you. We love you, Father Seb. Father, forgive me for I have sinned.
TV show Suchen eine Superstar. Yeah? We have that in Norway as well. They call it Idol, Idol. And a lot of these kids are standing there on television, singing, and you know, we've been talking to some people in the jury, because we also tried in Norway. Suchen eine Superstar aus Norwegen, HGH. You know, trying to be superstars. Because the jury in Norway and also in Germany, probably they say, we're not searching for people who know how to sing or who know how to play. We just want people who have this kind of undefinable, this little magic thing that makes them stars. And we feel that we have this little magic. We don't know how to sing or how to play, and we are a little bit undefined now and then. Especially when our drinking or drug problems take over. So now we're going to try. We were entering the Idol in Norway, and we were doing this song here, and we need some help for, you know, Schnipsen? Schnipsen? Yeah? In Norway we do a lot of schnapsing. Yeah, that's different. It's more, it's more with your mouth, isn't it? Yes. So, but you can also do it with your fingers. So we're going to try our little Idol song here. We're going to do some dancing. If you think it looks very advanced, you can download all the steps from our homepage. You'll find it all there.
Danstepdownload.com.
All right.
All right. This is a song about our idols, Tarzan and Jane, and we have brought the master cassette here. Oh, it sounds like a master cassette. And we are now going to attempt our dance. Whoa!
Inviting it out of my fathom that you are hot. I'm not, so please get lost. I'm not distraught. I'm not distraught. Time's it. Together forever is better than never. I like to think. So please don't wink. It's here in ink. The driving a wagon to fight off a dragon is all insane. Just wait for rain or Tarzan and Jane. Schnipsen! Yeah! That was our hit song from Norwegian Girl Idol.
We need help.
We need help.
Yeah.
Help!
Not any psychiatrists in the house, I hope. It's not that kind of help we need. We had a really bad accident last week. We lost our drummer. Yeah, he started playing in some rock band in Trondheim, and he left us all alone.
Can you imagine a drummer wanting to leave HGH?
No.
I don't know.
I don't really get it. So we have lost our faith in men. So, but we gained faith in women.
We gain faith
Oh
in women.
man, yeah. So today we really want a female drummer. Are there anyone? It doesn't have to be that hard.
Oh.
So trash cans, you know, it has this little thing to it. It ain't good till it's a little bit bad. Like Father Seb also say about humans, they are not good until they are a little bit bad.
That's right.
Yeah. So. Eva, can we borrow you for a little while here? Just come and sit down with us. A big hand for Eva.
There is a drummer among us tonight. Okay, this is a technical check here. We're doing a drum check.
Right. Can we sound check here? A little bit more bass drum in the monitor, please.
No. That's great.
Okay, it's great. It's great.
Okay.
All right.
Let's just try it again.
Don't hit too hard, you know.
And don't make us look bad, because we're not that good. Okay, this is a song we call Love Song. and it is called Love Song. And this is a very special love song because tonight it goes out from Eva to Fabian. Okay? Let's give him a big hand. Yay! We have a new trash dress runner with us tonight. Okay. This is the true love song. Oh, all right.
Just because I love you, do you love me, do you? With pockets full of kisses, the kisses my love misses. Just because I love you, do you love me, do you? With pockets full of kisses, the kisses my love misses. The girl of my dreams don't know what it means to dream you right here in my arms. I went up to the coffee shop to see if you're around. Then you took kiss her, let me know, and you got me sitting down. And I don't know if you mean me to ruin my whole dream. Then I see you riding horses on these feet. Just because I love you, do you love me? Do you? Your pockets full of kisses, the kisses my love misses. And just so you know, I never let you go. I need you right here in my arms. Solo, back. The girl of my dreams don't know what it means to dream you right here in my arms. But maybe if I were a girl, we'd be a better team. Hold hand in hand, the closest friends the world I've ever seen. And I walk into the toilet, and I wait outside that door. Girl, I even love you on the floor. Just because I love you, do you love me? With pockets full of kisses, the kisses my love misses. And just so you know, I never let you go. I need you right here in my arms. Eva! So it's not that hard to play drums in a trash bass band?
It is. It was beautifully done.
Was it hard?
No, it's not. It's
No, it's
not
not hard.
difficult.
Everybody can do this, you know. Yeah?
That's the great thing about trash grass.
You're all welcome. Next time, you know, we'll be back here. You should maybe bring your own little kazoo, your own little drum machine or whatever, and we can all play together in Father Seb's little big band. Right, we're gonna play a song now. Home Country, Chris.
Country Chris, she's the girl I really miss. She's the girl I want to kiss. Have you seen her, Country Chris? I left town the other day. It was time to go away. What is where I couldn't stay? Not like Chris, I'm gonna stay. can see. Well, I wanted you dancing back down after them, and the rain had just been washed away the road. So then I switched to lips to all fall into black, and I walked right shifting on the road. Where I go? Na 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 Country Chris, she's a girl I really miss. She's a girl I long to kiss. There ain't no girl like Country Chris.
Thank you. We have to play one more song for you here. It's getting closer to the end, sorry. But there is one song we really want to play for you. When we're sitting home at the farm, we look on a thing called television. We don't have a real television, but we have a little hole in the wall, and when we look through that, we see the most beautiful things. Sometimes he sees a full moon with a girl on it. Sometimes we see UFOs coming over the sky. And sometimes we even see Agent Mulder sitting inside one of those UFOs, waving down to us on our little farm. So we're now going to do the UFO song, and this is called Mulder, Please Come Back. You'll find it on the Miracle Working album, back there, 13 euros today, alright?
Oh, Mulder, come back home.
Come never more. We have had a past. We don't have a lot of future left in us, but we had a past. And here's a song from our past, and it's called Sin Song. This girl stays. Got a margarita, where the balloons and chances I can see her. I'll wave her blood, you run up and walk away. He said, "Son, some things you shouldn't see, and some places you shouldn't be." When I look at her, that picture say, it's never too late to change your ways. It's never too late to learn to pray. Well, maybe you're right, but not today. I've got me a bottle and his banjo plays. It's never too late to change your ways. It's never too late to learn to pray. Well, maybe you're right, but not today. I've got me a bottle and this girl stays. So I'm around to shoot your town back. We used to wander down just the town back so I could stay. There I go. You say no, got nothing to do with town. We show step and listen to you when you say it's never too late to change your ways. It's never too late to learn to pray. Well, maybe you're right, but not today. I've got me a bottle and this girl stays.
Alright, we're going to try one last song now. That is from our first album called Pig Noise. It was only recorded in mono, so you'll get it for half the price over at Father Seb's place there. And the next song, this song, is called Half Price? Yeah, it's only one channel. Alright, wet your lips here. Oh, you should maybe one last little salute. Thank you for all being here. It's been a pleasure being with all of you beautiful people. Yeah, we're just honored. So, cheers. Alright, thanks a lot. See you next year, I hope. Wet your lips.
And a big hand to Father Seb. Thank you, Father Seb.
Alright, thank you, Father Seb.
Wet your lips on